Pocket Elf by Maria Fekete Sullivan. Once upon a time there lived... Hold on a minute. There he still lives, the tiny old man in a pocket. Some wanted to call him Heart Elf because he used to sleep in the top pocket of his friend Traveler, right on his heart. But they didn't call him that. The little fellow was given the nickname Donut because his greatest pleasure was munching chocolate donuts. It so happens that some elves work on batteries while others get on magic formula, but Donut simply lived on soft, puffy, chocolate-coated cakes. Every day his friend Traveler made two kinds of pastry. Traveler would treat himself to a huge portion of donuts with sour cream spread, and for his pocket friend he would bake an equally delicious and juicy donut with a really thick chocolate coat. Pocket Elf, otherwise known as Donut, and the owner of the pocket met many years ago when the little elf had reached the height of a forefinger. He was growing up and he needed a new home, a clean, airy, warm pocket. Traveler was very poor. Every day he washed and dried his only shirt with its one pocket. He didn't have a sweater or a jacket. Even so, the little elf asked Traveler to make a home for him in his pocket. "I'm freezing, Traveler," squeaked the elf. "My bones are shivering. Could you please be kind and let me in? Your pocket is so very warm." Pocket Elf, otherwise known as Donut, tried to ingratiate himself by hopping and giggling and turning somersaults. His colorful knitted cap and knee-high socks seemed to rise and fall as if they themselves were laughing too. "But I don't have a waistcoat or a coat. What can I possibly do for you?" the humble Traveler asked. "Just put me in your shirt pocket and don't you worry. But there are so many more beautiful and much better pockets around. Why choose mine?" The elf spread his arms as though he wanted to hug someone, and then he lifted his elbows to the height of his eyes and raised his arms. With the tips of his bent fingers, he touched the top of his head. In such a way, he created a gorgeous, plump heart. Traveler smiled. "What are you doing?" he asked the heart-shaped elf. "I'm working out," said Donut, still in the same comical position. "Look there, this is how I do it," he added. Traveler tried to do the same. He lifted his arms to shoulder height. His fingers spontaneously touched the top of his head, and in this way they formed a big round heart. It was so easy to imitate Donut and listen to his silly elfish rhymes. "Pinch yourself, my friend, it's true. I'm on my way to pinch your heart too. Ha ha! I'm absolutely sure that pastries you and I will share." And Pocket Elf wasn't wrong. The pocket's owner proved to be a perfect host, although he didn't eat donuts with chocolate. Instead, he preferred sour cream spreads on his pastry. After his favorite meal, the elf would often nod off, and sometimes he even burped in Traveler's cozy pocket. The two of them had pastry as much as they wanted, and they shared with all who asked. If you only knew how many countries they visited, without fear, without worry, without cold. And whenever they encountered a danger, Donut and his friend Traveler simply formed a heart above their heads. Although it was made of thin air, that beautiful heart immediately caught the attention of everyone present. The good laughed. The naughty laughed too. And then all of a sudden they started lifting their hands. They touched their heads with their fingers and formed one plump heart and then another, lots of hearts. Some say that Pocket Elf pinches and calms everyone's heart, especially children's. So blow on your hands, mend the holes in your pockets, and keep them warm. For you never know, maybe Pocket Elf will decide to move in, straight into your pocket. And that would be fantastic.